Hello everybody, my name is Elysea, welcome to my channel, and today we are gonna start a let's play. You may have seen or you may not have seen, but my channel is in French because I am French and my channel usually talks about writing and books, but I made an exception, and today we are going to start a let's play on the visual novel Andromeda 6, developed by Wanderlust Games. So it's a visual novel and you can romance characters. In this game you can romance 7 characters, or the one you see on the screen. You'll just discover them in the let's play. I'm sorry if my accent is bad. I am French, so usually I speak French, so may excuse me if I mispronounce names or words, and if I am breathing because it's 1 AM in the morning. Exhausted because I was trying to figure out how to my mic work. Before we dive into the game, I will just read the speech because it has a speech and the music starts. Oh, okay, now we're good. So, set in the year 3025, you take on the role of a lost traveler. With no memory of your past, you wake up on the starship, the Andromeda Six, surrounded by its crew of outcasts, each with their own vivid backstory and one common goal. You must try to recover the pieces of your past to uncover your true identity and purpose, while learning to survive the political turmoil overtaking the galaxy after its recent terrorist attacks. On your journey, you may end up discovering more than what you begged for. Can you handle the truth of this, or will it end up consuming you? Will you follow the destiny the stars have written for you, or forge a new path? So that's the speech of the game. Honestly, I played the game already 2 times with the 4 episodes available. The fifth, sorry, out today. We're gonna start. Finally. Whew. So in this game you can date women as men, and that's cool, and something that's even cooler is that you can choose whether you want to be a male, a female, or a non-binary people. So that's cool. So I'm just gonna start with my name, Elysea. I'm a girl, so I'm gonna choose she, her. So these are the 3 species. We have 3 species in this game. I don't know if it has if it's important or not. So first, Tilari, a gentle and intelligent alien race dedicated to their medical studies and nurturing way of life. Human, the most populous of all species, renowned for their scientific advances and engineering. I'm sorry. And last one, Kitarfam, a humanoid race gifted with the ability to live both on land or water. This unique species easily adapts to their chosen habitat. So I think I would just choose human. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna play safe. Episode 1, hero for all 4. Okay, let's dive into this game. My eyes crack open slowly, one and the other. There's a heaviness that settles behind them, and I squint as they adjust to the fluorescent lights hanging overhead. So first of all, let me say that I really like the drawings and the illustrations. They are like very pretty and I really like the style. With a low groan, I managed to pull myself up on my elbows, surveying my surroundings clumsily. Okay, so we wake up in this bare room, I must say. I don't know what we call this in English, but something we have in the kitchen. You must think I am so ridiculous. I'm sorry. So there is the bed, I guess. Storage, I guess. And it's well. The window is like looks like we are in space. A small room, metal walls, a desk, two doors positioned opposite me. I guess this is a door. A couple of empty crates sit stacked in one corner, and overall the room gives off the impression of being unused. Yeah, it looks like there is nothing here, like nothing. No personal belongings, no decoration. It's all quite bare. Yeah, that's what I said. I panicked for a moment, my mind racing through all the possible reasons there could be to explain my being here, in this place I don't recognize, with no memory of how I got here. Okay, so we're dealing with Elysea. Okay. Am I in a cell? I don't think so, because you are not tied up. Or maybe the door is closed. I don't know. I know, but not gonna tell you a thing. I pushed myself into a sitting position, my body feeling like an entire building was falling on it. Sorry, I cracked my back. The mattress beneath me, although soft enough to be comfortable, does nothing to soothe the ache that has settled in my muscles. Okay, so maybe you are injured. My eyes flick over the small room once again, eyebrows tipping in confusion. There's something else. A wiring. I don't know if it's wiring or wiring. I'm sorry. I feel it almost as much as I hear it. Okay, so there is a noise. Is the room moving? Probably. My breath stick in my throat, panic and confusion rising in me like a wave. I'm sorry, this sentence was really hard. What the hell am I? And why can't I remember anything? Oh, we heard the door. The door opposite me hisses and shifts, sliding back into the wall as it opens, and something in me turns defensive, pulls my knees up to my chest. Okay, so who's that? Hello, you! First character we are meeting. Oh, I didn't know you were awake. The man that enters is so tall his head almost touches the top of the door frame. Apologies, I should have knocked. Yeah, you should have. Could have been naked. He offers me a tight smile, and the metal chair beneath his desk scrapes across the floor as he pulls it out. sitting and leaning forward with his arms rested on his knees. How are you feeling? May I know your name, maybe? Or where the hell am I? He looks at me expectantly, and though I refuse to let my guard down so easily, an answer escapes me anyway. Okay, first choice. So, okay, you doesn't seem to be injured. You may feel bad a bit because you don't know where you are and you have no memories, but it doesn't look like you're in pain, and it doesn't look like you are prisoner. So at first sight you look fine, so I'm gonna say I'm fine, thanks. I look the man over, from his gentle half smile to his casual posture. My gaze falls nervously upon the pistol strapped to his body, but there's something in his demeanor that suggests he intends to use them. It doesn't seem like he wants to use his weapons. He certainly doesn't look like he's here to harm me. Yeah, that's again was what I said. I think I'm fine, thanks. I'm glad to hear that. Can I at least I know your name? You understood me. His eyes squint when he smiles at me, and I find myself thinking there's something I like about them. Something warm. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice. It looks nice. I was worried about you after. His eyes flicker a little, almost as though he would take back those words if he could. Okay, it looks like something that happened afterwards. The awkward silence that follows is noticeable. I promise I will do better in the next video. I'm so sorry about my accent. Something happened, something big, and somehow I can't remember what. Though even in the face of such uncertainty, one thing is abundantly clear. Whether I can trust the man in front of me or not, I need answers. And I agree. Okay, who are you, or where am I? Okay, I said that I wanted to know his name, but if I was in her situation, the very, very, very first question I would ask is, where the fuck am I? Would you mind telling me where I am? He hesitates only a moment before something unseen inside him shifts. Okay, so now he looks more happy. You're on board the Andromeda Six, so that's the name of the ship, and that's the name of the game. I'm June. Hello, June. June is a nice guy. June is handsome. The Andromeda Six. It doesn't sound familiar. I can see now that it's a spaceship, but I don't think I know this place. I take a deep breath to calm myself, but it doesn't help much. And you are? Don't tell me you don't remember your name. I open my mouth to tell him, but stop short when no memory of my name surfaces. Okay, boy, in trouble. Who am I? I have a name. I feel it there on the tip of my tongue, but every time I reach out, it escapes me. Not sure. June frowns, and I can't keep the word from bubbling up inside me. I should be able to remember something as simple as my own name. Yes, you should. But again, you have amnesia. Oh, closing my eyes, I try to coax the memory to the forefront of my mind. I can almost feel it on the tip of my tongue, and I know it's close, hidden behind the maze in my mind. Nothing. I can't remember. My throat tightens at the realization. Not knowing where I am is one thing, but not knowing my own name. All the names that cross my mind feel foreign, not one of them standing out as mine. Panic begins to crawl into my lungs, contracting my throat, leaving me gasping for breath. Hey, don't panic, look at me. John pulls his chair closer to the bed, his eyes locked on mine. He takes a deep breath in through his nose, releasing it slowly through his mouth. With a hand, he gestures me to do the same. After a few breaths in and out, my muscle seems to unknot a little, reason returning to me. Now close your eyes. Relax. Just keep breathing through it. I'm hesitant, but I follow his instruction. Rolling my shoulders a little, I close my eyes and allow a deep, shuddering breath. I know my name. It's here, somewhere. Don't try to force it. Focus on clearing your mind, calming it. Let it come to you. His voice washes over me like a balm, soothing and healing my fractured nerves. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Ever so slowly, my mind empties. The darkness it leaves behind like an endless abyss, waiting to be filled. After a few more moments, something clicks into place, like the download button in my brain is regaining power once again. Trying to hold all other thoughts at bay, I pat my lips and speak the one word that hangs like a neon light in the back of my mind. Elysea. Elysea. That's my name. A breath of fresh air washes through my lungs, my frustration from earlier receding a little. I try to push a little further, a last name, or even my home. But the more I try, the more the black hole in my memories sucks me into nothingness. Nothing comes to my mind, not even the slightest inkling. I decide not to push it anymore for now. My first name will have to do. Yeah, I guess that's enough. For the first try. Slowly, I open my eyes again, a smile tugging at my lips as my eyes fall upon June in that contagious, lopsided grin of his. I'm Elysea. June grins wider, and it's one of those smiles that reaches his height, wrinkles the skin beside them. Oh, you see, that's what I meant when I said that the illustrations were very pretty. It's a pleasure to meet you, Elysea. Hello, June. Do you remember anything else? I search my mind, every darkened crevice and corner, but come up short. No. June lets out a sigh, as if it burdens him to be the one to tell me whatever comes next. There was an attack on the palace in Sirte. We found you unconscious nearby. A bridge had collapsed. Well, it had been destroyed actually. Okay, okay, so that's the crew just saved us. That's nice. Our medic heard what she could, but we never expected the memory loss to be a factor. Perhaps you lived around the area? Does any of this sound familiar to you? Please, answer. I shake my head. Oh, I recall the city of Sertavi, capital of the planet Goldis, but did I live there? Do I have a life there or family waiting for me? My mind seems to path in darkness, coming up blank with each attempt to remember my past. Okay, so it's 23 minutes of recording. I'm gonna push it a little further. No, I'm sorry. I remember the city, but nothing past that. June ducks his head, thinking for a moment. It could be some type of short-term memory loss. We'll have our medic look over you again. Yes, I guess that is a pretty good idea. If you remember where you're from, we can help you get you back there. There must be someone waiting for you. I hope. There isn't. Okay, I spoke too quickly. The words leave my mouth before I can start them, but somehow I know it's true. That's awful. So you're sure of only one thing? There are no one left. You know? Were you, like, alone? And even if it wasn't, what good would it be if I can't even remember them? Sorry, it was hard. June shifts in his chair, but I cut in before he has the chance to say more. Oh, all I know right now is my name. I have you to thank for that. It's a start, right? I chew on my bottom lip anxiously, feeling his eyes flicker over me. I know the thought of forgetting everything should be terrifying, but for some reason I feel... Oh, I would be so worried. Worried. I'm not scared of not knowing, but still, yes, I do. I'm scared. But what if I'm forgetting something important? Someone important? What if I have plans and a life and responsibilities? I have to remember to. Yes, that would be actually very nice. An uneasiness settles in my stomach, and I think that perhaps I'm more shaken up than I've let on. The only consolation is that June seems even more concerned than I am. His eyes go wide at my words, and I can practically feel the concern dripping from him. I'm sorry. We should get you to the medic. She'll be able to help you far better than I can. But actually, you helped us remember our name. That's a pretty good start. She's Tilari. Perhaps you remember their reputation. So they are the medic species. Indeed, Tilari are exceptional eaters, though I can't recall ever meeting anyone of the species before. John offers his hand to help me stand, and when I take it, his skin is surprisingly warm, a stark contrast to the cold metal walls of the room around us. Despite the rawness of his skin, the calluses on his fingers, his touch is gentle. I'm not sure about the word. For a moment, I think I'm okay to stand on my arm, but when I let go of his hand, my legs buckle beneath me. Uh-oh. Letting out a yell, I'm hit with a sense of falling for only a split second. before a strong arm wraps around my waist, holding me up. Elysea, are you alright? Okay, so first options of flirting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not going to choose June's route because I have two names in my head. I'm okay. If you wanted to get closer, you could have just asked. Uh, um, so I'm just gonna say I'm okay because I'm not gonna flirt with June. I'm okay. Sorry. June holds me as I steady myself until I'm confident I can stand on my own, letting go of him with a grateful smile. That was a close one. Thanks. He chuckles at my awkward attempt to smooth my temporary clumsiness. At least, I hope it was temporary. Oh, uh, oh, okay. I'm cut short when the lights above us blink a couple of times and the ship lurches, prompting June to steady me with a hand on my arm once again. What was that? Yes, I want to know too. Just technical issues. Are you serious, June? That doesn't look like just technical issues. What kind of technical issues? Last thing I need is to be stranded on a broken starship with no memory, one crisis at a time. Thank you very much. I would appreciate it too. June smiles at me reassuringly. Nothing to worry about. Come on, I'll show you the infirmary on my way out. I follow behind June down a couple of corridors. The ship isn't massive, but by any means, but it certainly seems bigger than I expected. Yeah, you can see that it's going there, and we have a pretty view on the space. When he stops in front of a set of blue, transparent double doors, he turns to me. This is where I'll leave you. I should probably get to the bridge before all hell breaks loose. The alarm must show on my face because he shakes his head and chuckles softly. Nothing to worry about. Now, head on in. Rio and I will take care of you. Just like that. Okay. Thank you, Jude. He stops and gives me a strange look, his eyes wide. But just as quickly, he smiles gently and nods before disappearing down the corridors. Down the corridor. There was one corridor. Okay. Look, just look how pretty it is. Like, I really love the colors and the drawings. When I enter the infirmary as cautious and quiet as a rabbit avoiding a trap, the first thing that hits me is smell. It smells clean, but not in that sterile medical way. More like dewy grass and fresh rain, like the open air and sky. It reminds me of a cool spring morning, though I can't recall having ever experienced one. So she still can remember some things. It's not detailed, but it's not like she had forgetting, um, you know, just how to walk and what an infirmary is, like things like that. She still know how basic things work. It's almost homely. Oh, you're awake. And the voice that starts with me is surprisingly soft, and my head tilts to follow the sound. Hello, you beautiful! She's starry by the looks of her luminescent skin, a primal yellow eyes. She's so pretty. I'm Riona. It's good to finally see you up and about. You've been looking after me? She smiles, and then something so soft, so calming about it, that it soothes right down to my bones. I'm reluctant to let my guard down so easily, but her soothing presence hardly inspires fear. Yeah, she looks nice. Well, I said that about June, but she looks nice too. Believe me, not everyone is. Yes, I'm Dominic here. And your name is? Elysea. Pleasure to meet you, Elysea. Please take a seat, let's have a look at you. She gestures with long, thin fingers toward the medical chair that's positioned in the center of the room, and I follow her instruction, noting the plastic that crinkles beneath me as I sit. So, how are you feeling? Physically, I think I'm okay, but I hesitate, and she cocks her head to the side, watching me curiously and giving me time to get my thoughts in order. I haven't been able to remember much besides my name. I see. Rihanna grabs a long silver wand from a metal table and holds it in front of me. May I? Yes, dear. I nod, and she lights the tip with a swish, shining the blue lights on the end into my eyes, one after the other. I suspected you had a concussion when they brought you in there. You had hit your head rather hard. I cleaned it up and lasered the wand back together, but I'm afraid there's not a lot I can do for memory loss. Her fingers are cool against my scalp when she inspects the old wound next, giving an approving hum at whatever she finds here. There. Have you noticed any issues with your vision or coordination? The silver wand is pressed gently inside my ear before Rihanna pulls it back out and inspects the strange, illuminated symbol on the side. When I first got out of bed, I lost my balance. Since then, apart from the memory thing, I've been feeling fine. Rihanna holds the wand in front of my face vertically, and the blue light washes over me, blinking for a few seconds before it dissipates entirely. When I follow her gaze to the screen behind me, the images have changed, depicting a series of numbers and icons I can't understand. Your scans are almost back to normal, aside from some bruising here and there, though that's to be expected. She stands back and inspects me, her nose crinkles slightly in thought. Physically, you're healing well. If you already remember your own name, my best guess would be a mild case of retrograde amnesia. Amnesia? Yes, that's what you call, I don't know if we can say disease, but that's what you call it when you don't remember things. Yes, it's more common than you may think following a head injury, though I can't say that every patient heals in the same way. Like for everything in the world. But it will heal. I will remember, won't I? Rihanna gives a sad smile, and in that moment I know she's just as unsure as I am. Only time will tell. Perhaps if I ask you some questions that they might trigger a memory, it's worth a shot. Let's see, where did you live? I'm not gonna lie, I'm just saying I don't know. I try once more to come up with some glimpse of my past, but it's not to avail. I don't know. Rihanna must see my frustration because she smiled at me in encouragement. It's alright. Let's try another question. Let's see if you remember anything else. Do you have any siblings? So she said that she had no one left, but now she said that she has siblings. So I'm just gonna say I don't know because I don't know. I shake my head slowly. Still nothing comes to mind. I don't know. Rihanna frowns, and it's not the most encouraging sight. I see. Don't push yourself too hard. We can try again later. I nod and glance around the room, and once again I'm hit by that smell. I notice now that there's something else mixed into it, something sweet, almost fruity. Can I ask what the smell is? Oh, it's my mister. Again, a very pretty illustration. Rihanna gestures to a small cylinder shaped object in the corner of the room. I can program it to replicate sense. This one is from my home planet, Tilarin. She giggles unexpectedly, as if she didn't mean to say that. I guess I'm a little homesick. I've heard Tilarin is beautiful. You must miss your family. um, I'm not gonna like because if she has some issues with her family, I don't want to bring bad memories back. So just in case I'm playing safely, I just choose. I've heard Tilarin is beautiful. I've heard Tilarin is beautiful. I mean, I'm not sure how I know, but I'm sure it is. Rihanna smiles fondly, and I get the impression she's envisioning a home in her mind. You're right, it is. Crystal water, clear skies, green stretching as far as you can see, and dots all over the planet are enormous spires, towers that disappear high into the clouds. Sorry, it's really late, and as I said, I'm not very used to speak English. Each spire can hold an entire city, hospitals, schools, homes. People think all this is a shining star system, but Tilarin is the real jewel. It's more beautiful than this hunk of junk anyway. But don't let the captain know I said that. Yeah, the captain. Well, well, he's one of a kind, really. Why did you leave? She smiles sadly. That's and I can't help but to feel a little of the emotion myself sinking into my skin like dew. I wanted to help the other that no one else would. And you can also flirt with Rihanna, but I I'm not gonna flirt with Rihanna because I didn't choose Rihanna. And though I'm a straight woman, so anyway, do I really have to justify myself? I don't think so. That's kind of you. Was it worth it, or and did you? So I'm just gonna go with the third option. For a time, yes, but even the best intentions aren't always welcomed. Yeah, I guess. Her face changes. That sadness I'd seen glimpses of every now and then coming to the surface once more. And sometimes things don't go as planned. Yeah, I know that. I'm sorry to hear that. But I agree, really. She smiles at me gratefully, and there's something beautiful about it. Something pure and utterly selfless. Utterly? Utterly? I don't know. It strikes me that someone with this much kindness and devotion toward the words should never have to go through such hardship. And I can only hope that whatever she had to endure has only made her stronger. Oh my gosh, no. Again. I was about to say that Rihanna seems uh, really soft, but although really tough. The ship lurches violently, and Rihanna and I grab hold of the chair, fixtured securely to the floor, to keep ourselves from flying across the room. So it's shaking like hard. What was that? Probably just a gas cloud. Our pilot is usually good at avoiding them, but sometimes the autopilot veers us too close. Well, we are done here. Best if you go back to your room and get some rest. Your body hasn't fully recovered. Do you think you can find your way back on your own? I'm sure I'll manage. My sense of orientation is very bad, let me tell you. Okay then. I'll bring you some food and fresh clothes in a little while and how checking on how you're doing. So it's 47 minutes, so I'm gonna stop there. We already met June and Rihanna. We'll meet the others in the next episode, and I will try to improve my English. So I'm gonna save, and um, that's there are the the routes that I played, and this is my first attempt too. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I didn't mess up everything by trying to get the pronunciation right. Um, please excuse, really excuse my pronunciation. I'm really trying my best, and it's almost 2 a.m. right now, so I'm just going to go to bed and try to sleep actually because I am dealing with insomnia and other stuff. So for the new people here, um, just like just found my channel like by chance. um, my other video, my other videos are in French, so you may won't be able to understand them. Um, and it's about writing because I'm a writer and I'm an editor as well. I have my own publishing house as well, so I'm all in the edition uh, industry. So you may only enjoy the Let's Play of Andromeda 6. Please let me know if I did a good job on this one, and I hope you will be there when the next episode will come out. Thank you if you're still here. Well, that means a lot actually, because I was really stressed when I started the video, and I really hope I did a good job. So thank you for watching the first episode of this Let's Play on the Andromeda 6, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day, have a nice night. I hope you're safe, and I hope you are okay. Well, see you next time. Bye!